All right, guys, let me give you the lowdown before it gets dark here. I've been trying to get these coyotes, and it's not easy with the 22 because you gotta be pinpoint headshots, and the drops with subsonic ammunition, it's huge. Between 25 yards is a whole mil more of elevation. So the gun 0 to 50, 1 mil to 75, 2 mils to 100, and it just gets worse from there. So you got to be dead on when you press the trigger if you want to get your headshot. I called a pair, and they were kind of hanging out looking. I switched from the pops to Volks Quicks, and they start coming. Then I put a little Blue Jay Distress, and they came, and I was expecting them down here because I was behind there above that hill. And all of a sudden I hear him screaming, mad, barking behind me. Sounded like he was 50 yards, and I go, he backdoored me. And I start crawling. This is tall brush there. I start and crawling, and I left the color playing, and I don't know if it might be a little recording of it. You can hear him barking. Hopefully I can pull that out of one of the videos. But anyways, I crawl and I finally spotted him, and he moved up a little higher, and he turned around, and man, I'm shaking, literally like I've never shot a coyote. What the hell happened to me? I got coyote fever like I never before because he was facing me. And I was like, I can't. And I would let down the rifle. Calm down. And he's gonna leave. And I like the third time, bro, I put the crosshairs on his forehead and I touched it off, and I heard whack. It sounds loud when you hit bone. And I saw him flip backwards. And I went up there and I looked and I don't see anything because they don't bleed. The ground's not wet anymore, so there's no signs of where he's lead, and it's steep back there. And I go, damn it, I'm not gonna find him. I was bummed out. And I look down, and below here on this little 2-track, this one's walking because they don't care about the shot. It's so quiet. And I sit down, bro, and I put the sticks on the rifle, and I bark, whoa, and I stop it, and right when I pull the trigger, the sticks fell off the gun, and my gun went down, bah! And this trigger is 7-8 ounces, super light. The shot went off, and I missed him, and she kind of walked a few yards and stopped to look back. Didn't know what had happened. I guess I missed the cutouts on the Picatinny. It didn't lock the swaggers, and I try again. I put the thing back on, and then by this time, the sun was in my face, and I couldn't see it. I was completely blinded in the scope. And so I went and I did the best I could, and I took a shot, bro, and I missed it. Oh, I was brokenhearted, and it disappeared. So I sit there, and I go, I'm gonna turn on the collar. The collar was about 50, 60 yards this way now because I moved up on it. And I went back to the pops, and I see her stick her head out. She came back out, and I moved out, and she saw me, and she went back in the brush. And I go, she's gonna come back. And I moved quickly above, and I set up on a better vantage point. And I changed to a little more aggressive pop bit down, I think it's called MFK. And man, she showed up again. I put one right here, dropped on the spot. That one didn't move, didn't go nowhere. So it sucks. I know I got the double, but I'll take this one, man. It's quite the challenge with a 22 long rifle. I mean, I've done it with my air rifles, but I'm telling you, man, doing this, it's hard. So I can imagine those guys the guys down San Diego way that do it with their bows. I mean, hats off to you fellas, because that's not easy to do. But I'm so freaking happy, man. I got my 2 coyotes. I can only show you one, but hey, one is better than none. Look at that, man. Look at my CZ with the match barrel, the match chamber. Look at that. Look at that thing, fluted. I got a muscle brake because it kicks so bad. Yay, buddy. Love it, man. I'm gonna collect my tail, fellas, and I'm gonna get going because I went to work last night and I have not slept, and I want to get up in the morning and maybe give me a coyote in the morning. Let's put the Microtech to good use and grab my glove. I want to cut my hand. Let me borrow your tail, baby. Here you go. Get your Microtech.